I believe I'm an Israelite, but I can't see myself treating my woman like that. Like you're just putting her through hell, man. Or you can't talk to Israel like that. You know? That's because you've been indoctrinated by the American system. That's all it is. And you don't want to let it go. Because you like it like that. Okay? Pork has a taste to it. Some niggas like it. You know?
Back then, they said that they wanted to stop us from getting circumcised, right? How do you know if a man is circumcised unless you go with the check? You know? That's wicked as shit.
That's wicked as hell, man. You know? And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. Yep.
In the selfsame manner wrote he to his whole kingdom, and appointed overseers over all the people, commanded the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, every one that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wheresoever they could fly for secure.
So the people that were going into secret places, that's your elect, man. Okay? The elect basically just went into hiding. This camouflage, man. That's why we don't wear our fringes and borders to work, man. Okay? That's why we don't walk around in fringes and borders, man. Okay? Because everything is applied, but it's not applied the same way. It's spiritual, man. Like they was putting hell on them. They'll stop you and throw you into a jail or do something. They still put hell on us too. You walk around fringes and borders all day, they gonna Esau spirit the same way, man. He's gonna start messing with you, man. Okay? Let them know, you gonna let them know they find out you're an Israelite at your job or something like that, they're gonna start messing with you, man. Your relatives. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with letting them know. It's definitely a thing, but once you recognize, once you be able to read spirits, you know, like, man, this nigga ain't gonna get it, man. You know, I'm allergic to pork, you know? I ain't gotta tell you all that. Because you get to a point, you know they ain't gonna get it, man. And then Esau, you don't gotta know what the hell I do. You know? Why you gonna eat pork? You Muslim something? Nah, I just read the Bible. You know? Go ahead.
And the 15th day of the month cast loose, in the 145th year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar, and built idol altars throughout the city of Judah on every side, and burnt incense at the doors of their houses and in the streets. And when they had rent in pieces the book of the law, which they found, they burnt them with fire.
They burnt them with fire, and that's going, like I said, that is physical. Now how they burn the book of law, they're saying that it don't apply anymore. They're coming up with doctrine saying the Old Testament is done away with. Or they just say the Bible ain't real, it's written by man. That's the same way they're destroying the word, they're trying to destroy the word of the Most High. Okay, it's going on now today. Now people love it so because their masters tell them. Okay, and if you don't think like that, then you're a barbarian, or you're not smart, or you don't deserve the fruits and riches of this society. Okay, but only the men of the Lord are willing to sacrifice themselves and everything that's worth something to defend the gospel, man. That's why it says those who stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. That's who's gonna give salvation, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And wheresoever was found with any the book of the testament, or if any consented to the law, the king's commandment was that they should be put him to death.
Yeah, if they found out in that time, it's talking about the Seleucid and Ptolemaic period. They're talking about they found out you read the Bible, they'll kill you, man. But then they'll get mad and say, oh, the Bible killed so many people, and that's why the Bible's not good. That's one reason. But you were killing people because they was reading it. What that make you? You know, that's what atheists say. Oh yeah, the Bible, they use the Bible to kill people and destroy people. But you kill people for reading the Bible. You the same. The atheists now, they was the same people then, man. Okay, sacrificing it to different demons, man. Now they putting up what's that fucking demon statue? The goat.
Oh, Baphomet.
Yeah, putting up Baphomet statues. They're trying to raise them up in every city at this point, man. Raise up one in Detroit, I wouldn't be surprised they raise up one here next, man. You know? But you'll raise that up and do all that, and then that's crazy, man. At the end of the day, they just jealous of the Most High, man. Anybody that's an atheist, man. Because it's a religion in itself to hate people who believe in God. Go ahead.
Thus did they by their authority unto the Israelites every month, to as many as were found in the cities. Now the 25th day of the month they did sacrifice upon the idol altar, which was upon the altar of the Most High. At which time, according to the commandment, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised.
That's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But this time, you'll hear about the so-called white man that get mad when you treat your woman a certain way, but they was killing our women, man. Putting them to death for keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. But here it is, you'll whip your child, they'll act like you're a fucking demon or something, man. That's what I'm talking about. Now people listen to this damn devil, you know, Negro, Latino, and Americans like he our friend. The so-called white man ain't our friend, man. Okay, he did worse, man. And to take our children away for disciplining them. According to how the Bible say, spare the rod, spoil the child. Beat them upon their sides. Okay? But then when you do that, oh, you're a monster. But you was killing women for circumcising the children, man. That's crazy, man. And not only did you kill the women at a point, but you killed firstborn too. Dealing with Moses and dealing with when the Lord came, man. They was killing the firstborn male, man. Okay?
All the upset prophets.
And then turn around and let our women have abortions freely, man.
I'm gonna go up a little bit. It says that had put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised, and they hanged the infants about their necks, and rifled their houses.
And hang the infants about their necks, killed babies, man. Because somebody was reading the Bible, believed in the Bible. Okay? Go ahead.
And rifled their houses, and slew them that had circumcised them. So even the ones... Howbeit, many in Israel were fully resolved and confirmed in themselves not to eat any unclean thing. Wherefore they chose rather to die, that they might not defile themselves with meats, that they might not profane the holy covenant. So then they died, and there was very great wrath upon Israel.
So read that again. Read that again. No, you good.
63. First Maccabees 1:63. Wherefore they chose rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meats.
Yeah, so basically, that's what I definitely love about this scripture, is in these times, there's men that's ready to die in order to uphold the culture and the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. The rest of our people, they'll do whatever, man. They're sucking dick for money, man. Okay? Get fucked in the ass for money, man. Okay? On you know, these high-ranking celebrities, man. Okay? We was driving here and they was talking about what you said about Prince. You know, he had to take all that, take what that drug he was taking.
Oh, that fentanyl.
Fentanyl, and he said it was what?
200 times stronger than morphine.
Yeah. If you gotta take something like that, you've been doing some shit in this world, man, that you can't sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit that Michael Jackson, he was taking that shit because he couldn't sleep, man. He was heavily bothered by whatever he did, man. Okay? He was heavily bothered, man. You know how it is when you know what I'm saying? If you got beef with somebody until the point it's life-threatening, you can't sleep. You know, or you got a problem or something's about to happen, or you did some shit, you can't sleep, man. So these people did things, and they can't sleep, man. That's why they be on them drugs like that, man. That's why them celebrities be on all that codeine and all that, man. They see stuff, and they've been doing stuff, and they can't live with themselves anymore, so they gotta dope themselves up all the time, man.
Escape reality.
Yeah, escape reality.
They don't want to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Wherefore they chose rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meats, and that they might not profane the holy covenant. So then they died, and there was very great wrath upon Israel.
Yep. So there was very great wrath upon Israel. Keep going.
In those days arose Mattathias, the son of John, the son of Simeon, a priest of the sons of Jorib from Jerusalem, and dwelt in Modin. And he had 5 sons. Joannan called Cadus, Simon called Thasus, Judas, who was called Maccabeus, Eleazar called Aberrant.
And the word Maccabee means hammer. Okay, that's where the Thor came from. Okay, the Maccabees, man. Okay, because they were putting hell on them Edomites, man. Okay, go ahead.
And Jonathan, whose surname was Aphis.
Yep, go ahead.
And when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, he said, "Woe is me, wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people?"
Yeah, so our people are doing all this foolishness, and then basically what's going on these times, there's a certain small group of people who's just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Get tired of our people doing all this foolishness, man. We need to stand up and do something about it. Okay? Instead of going along to get along with your slave masters, man. The ones that want you dead, man. That poison your food, that inject your child with all these chemicals, okay? That set all these laws up, teaching your child at a young age how to be a transgender. And if there's a teacher that just recently didn't want to address that and lost her teacher's license for it, man. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that this damn devil does, man. And our people want to go along to get along. He ain't gonna do nothing but keep passing laws to make it worse, man. To eventually he's just gonna say, we're gonna pass RFID chip and you're gonna do what we tell you to do. Okay? Because once you give somebody that RFID chip, ain't no saying no. If you say no, you keep it there, brother. If you say no, they can just put you to death, man. They have full control over your body, man. That's what they ultimately want. Right now, they got us by social security numbers, but they're going to put that social security number in your left hand or your right hand or your forehead, man. And it's going to scan you. That's why you got the technology with the Instagram, with all those filters and shit, or the face recognition. That ain't nothing but used to identify you in the future, like the biometrics, what that movie was it Minority Report, man. They walking up and down the street and they can just scan the faces and know who you are, man. That's what they're using that for. But these niggas, they got a little dog licking and scary face and they happy, man. Okay? Yeah, and you cool with that. That's how stupid our people are. They ain't gonna get up and say, man, no. Okay? But there's a certain sect, and that's the elect, and that's what we're doing. We're saying no. But when we do that, the bulk of the people say we're crazy, we out our minds. We need to be doing something better with ourselves. Okay? And that's why it's going to be it's very few that shall be saved amongst our people, man. Okay? That's crazy, man. Go ahead.
He said, "Woe is me, wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people?"
That's why, I'm going to say this, that's why it's cool to kind of be shooting you niggas, man. Because we be standing up here trying to fight for y'all, and y'all don't do nothing, man. Y'all don't stand up for nothing. So when the cops shoot y'all, that's cool, man.
Oh, hell no.
Okay?
That nigga tripping.
Yeah, it's cool, because you ain't serving the Lord. Yeah, that's exactly. You ain't willing to fight for nothing. You just wanna shake your ass, get on TV, and eat pork. But when we out here saying you need to come to the Lord, be strong as a people, or die, oh hell no. That's our people. That's why the Lord letting these cops putting guns to their heads, man. That's why the Lord letting them get chopped up like that, man. It's rare that you hear a man of the Lord get shot down, man. Because we got a job to do, okay? It's very rare. But an average nigga, gang-banging nigga, drug dealing, drug smoking, half-naked dressing woman, they get shot down and get raped and get all tortured because they ain't serving the Lord properly. It's cause and effect, man. That's what it is. Don't wonder why you getting hell put on you when you ain't doing what you're supposed to do in the Lord, man. You don't deserve to be saved, man. You don't. You gotta be putting in work to be saved, man. Nobody get this for free. And the main thing you gotta put in is your life, man. If you want your life to be saved, you gotta put something in that's worth the same value, man. And that's your life. Okay? You can't be no Nick Cannons and LeBrons and all that. You gotta sacrifice that, man. Paul didn't want to be no Nick Cannon, LeBron and all that, man. Rebecca ain't want to be no superstar, man. Sarah ain't want to be no superstar. The most honorable of women, she called her husband Lord, man. Okay? She didn't want equal rights. She called her husband Lord. It's simple, man. So don't be confused why these damn devils is putting hell on you niggas, man. The reason why you're confused is because you outside of the Bible, man. That's why. And guess what? It's gonna get worse, man. And what y'all don't know, man, back in Katrina, man, when the police started in them badges, man, them crackers was killing niggas left and right, man. Off the bat, don't walk up this block or you getting shot, man. And I'm a witness to that, man. Okay? As soon as they get the chance, they'll wipe you out. And then the women, I'm talking about the women, you couldn't go to the bathroom without a dude because you was gonna get raped. That's the reality of the situation. Okay, when the power of Egypt and the so-called white man falls. Okay? And guess what? All them women knew they need men, man. Sitting in the Superdome. They knew they couldn't walk around by themselves in that Superdome or they were going to get raped. Right? That's crazy. But now that you got the police or your daddy, the so-called white man, to run around and protect you, they're going to throw them badges in. They're going to be the ones raping you too. They might eat you. You know? They'll do all kind of things. They'll rape men too, man. You know? They was talking about that, I read an article, how they had football player, a Jake football player, Israelite football player amongst